Hello again, welcome back. Out today, I've come up to the shelter. I'm not sure if I'm going to sleep in the shelter or set up a tarp and kind of ground dwell, have a little look around and see what options there are around here. It's an impromptu camp. It's about 2 weeks after the snow camp. If you haven't seen that, go back and check that out. It looks very nice, the camp covered in snow. But yeah, the weather's got a lot better. It's been raining a lot, but it's warm and been quite sunny today, so I thought I'd get out, make the most of it. Snow's meant to be back this weekend, so we'll see about that. Yeah, no real plans. Gonna have a think about this shelter and the future for it, but we'll talk about that later. For now, I'll start getting set up. Well, I'm back at the same spot where I got my firewood on the last camp. There's quite a lot of dead standing around here. You can hear a lot of it kind of squeaking and that in the wind as well. I did think about building a camp here, but it's very boggy, very muddy around here, even though it's higher ground, so I don't think it'd be suitable. But with this dead standing, I can move it to where my camp is and do something else. I've got quite a fair amount of wood now, branches, what have you, plus I've got what's left over from the snow camp, so I think I'm sorted for firewood. As I said before, this is an impromptu camp. I usually have like a project to do while I'm here, make the video a bit more interesting, so just have to see how it goes tonight. Yeah, should be quite relaxing. It'd be nice to have like a relaxing camp. Just processing down some of this wood. Probably gonna have to batten some of it down as well. It's been very wet the last few days. Very lucky to have so much flint around here, so I'm just going to chip a bit of this off. Got a few nice shards of flint here, this should do for the flint and steel later. Just gone with the one tarp configuration for today. It is meant to rain, I think, in the early hours of the morning, sometime overnight, but I've been in the rain with the one tarp before. The bed's far enough back that it doesn't really affect it. I can always bring it forwards if I need to, or anything like that. My cramp balls, some of them are taking a spark but they're not holding it, so I'm going to have to go to backup. Just use the char cloth. I told myself it was going to be an easy camp today, bit of a relaxing one, but I've been processing wood, and as you probably saw earlier I found some cut back birch trees, so I thought I'd grab a couple of them. And the reason for that, what I kind of touched on earlier, was I'm thinking of a rebuild. I do love this camp, and it's a great place to come, not just to camp, but you know, for doing my cooking videos and you know, reviews, all sorts. It's nice to have a little base camp like this, somewhere that you can go to and do that sort of thing. But the way I put it together was very organic. I was adding to it and thinking of things as I was doing it, so it's not as good as it could be. But yeah, with them birch trees and some other wood that I found where I got the firewood, could do this again, but maybe a bit better. The side walls are a bit more closed off and stuff. So let me know your thoughts on that, really. You see the camp as much as I do pretty much, so should I rebuild it? Should I leave it? Should I build a completely different style? I mean, separate from this, I'm planning on doing some smaller kind of camp builds over the spring and summer anyway. More kind of, I guess, survival overnighters really. Plus my bug out bag overnighter, which I've been meaning to do for a while now. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. A couple of things I wanted to talk about really. Today I reached 8,000 subscribers. If you're on my social media, then you probably would have noticed that. If you're not, I'm on Instagram, I'm now on Facebook, Vero or whatever it's called, and Twitter as well. So you know, there's Kent Survival on all of them if you wanted to follow me on any of them. But yeah, expanding a bit. I wanted to ask, I've been approached by a lot of companies lately, wanted to send me stuff for review. I've accepted some of them, things that interest me or that I would use ordinarily. So let me know your thoughts on that as well if you could. Do you like the review videos? Would you like to see more of them? What I've been doing is using that as like an extra video really. I still like to do my usual stuff, but use them just as a second video in the week, or put a couple out if I haven't got a video, something like that. Because I don't want to turn into a review channel, so to speak. But yeah, let me know, do you like the reviews? What else did I want to talk about? Oh, the reason I set up the Twitter is because the man himself, Joe Robinette, shared my video, my snow camp video. So that was cool. Thank you very much, Joe, if you're watching this one. So that snow camp video brought in a lot of new subscribers, about 1,000 over the week since that one's been out. So thank you for subscribing, all you newcomers. I thought I'd get out today, do a little camp, talk about some of these things. Yeah, so up to 8,000 now, so that's just over a year, and that's pretty amazing. So thank you to you all, and to the patrons, and just to all of you really, to the companies that have been supporting me as well. It's pretty amazing. It's happened pretty quick. Plans for the year, gonna still try and put out a video a week if I can, which I've been able to for over a year now, one video a week every week. I've got plans to do some more historical camps, kind of like the abandoned fort at Grain that me and Tom Outdoors camped at. I've got a few more ideas for a few more things like that, because that's a little bit different. It's not bushcrafty, but inject a bit of history into the channel. And I like to change things up anyway. Got a few other things I can't really talk about at the moment, camps planned. Be going back down to Dartmoor as well and stuff like that, so that to look forward to. I recently did a live chat on the Woodland Camp and Craft channel that's run by Kev, so check out that video and check out his channel as well. He does a lot of wild camping and bushcrafty stuff as well, so if you've got another channel to watch, have a little look at his. Yeah, so yeah, that was an experience, first time live. I was thinking of doing something like that on my channel at some point, I don't know. But that does bring me to one more point I wanted to say, and that's I get a lot of questions from people asking to do like Q&As. Always quite surprising when people want to know what's going on and some other information. So if you have any questions for a Q&A, if you stick them in the comments below, I will then do a separate video and go through them. If there's some similar, I might just pick one and stuff like that. Don't get too personal. But yeah, leave your questions below, and I will do a separate Q&A answer video. It probably won't be an overnighter, but I'll go through some of them. Be quite interesting to hear what you want to know really. YouTube stuff, bushcraft stuff, wild camping. I mean, remember, I don't claim to be an expert in any of this really. I'm just doing what I want to do and the things that interest me, and I'm learning as I go, so nothing too complicated. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below. The fire's been going for a little while now, so I'm going to probably put some food on because I'm pretty hungry. Thought I'd quickly show you the sleep setup I've got today. It's very mild compared to the snow a couple of weeks ago. I've got closed cell mat on the bottom there. Got a 3/4 length window reflector basically above that, just because I always have it on me. I've got my Outdoorsman Lab inflatable, and I've just got my 3/4 season Summit 250 mountain warehouse bag. I've got some thermals with me in that. It's not going sub-zero or anything today. I think it's actually not even getting any lower than 5 degrees. Yeah, so it should be a comfortable night. I've just been talking to the camera and it wasn't running, so you missed all that. I've just got some pasta, some dried pasta, a kind of red pasta sauce, some water, and I've put in some of this smoked garlic sausage, Polish sausage. It's not a kielbasa, but same sort of thing, like a pre-cooked one. So I've just put that in the pot and given it a good mix. I'm just going to hang that over the fire. So a bit more healthy, no kind of red meat or stews or anything today. Well, here we go, moment of truth. I'd say that's about perfect. And got some garlic bread to go with it as well. Quite nicely toasted. Let's give that a go. That's pretty good. There's probably enough for two here, but you know what it's like when you're camping. Well, good morning. Had a pretty good night's sleep. It's been raining for pretty much all of the night. It's been quite a nice kind of pitter-patter on the tarp though, really. It's just been a bit heavier this morning. The dry line's good, so everything's nice and dry in here. The fire's all out. I've got plans today, so unfortunately can't really stay and do breakfast and things like that. In fact, it's going to be a bit hard to film like any takedown of camp or anything either, so I think I'm going to sign off here. So thank you for watching. Like I said before, it's no big plans for this camp, it was just a bit of a chill, so sorry there was no bushcraft projects or anything like that. I'll put a couple of other videos up on the screen if you want to watch them. But until next time, thanks very much for watching. Goodbye.